vlogs and stuff. Today's episode is music and movies.
The first one, straight off the top, is gonna have to be the announcement of Babymetal's World Tour. You have no idea how excited I am about that. I first heard about Babymetal not even that long ago. It was on the Fine Brothers. Again, another video that was related to the Fine Brothers. I mean, like, I'd heard little bits and pieces here and there, like, on the internet saying that they were, like, #1 on the charts for, like, most countries around the world several times over. And I was like, who is this band? If they weren't #1, they were in like the top 10 metal charts in like nearly every country in the world. I never bothered to look it up, I never bothered to check it or anything like that, so I was just like, who is this? Watched the video on the Fine Brothers, and I just like slapped myself in the face for not even bothering to check them out previously, because now I'm just like, I've never grown such an attachment to a band so quickly ever in my metal-loving existence. I love Megadeth and Metallica and all those old-school metal bands. I love them all. And coming across this particular band for today's generation left me bamboozled with what I wanted to think. Like, the only thing I could think of was I want to be there. Like, I want to be there right now. I want to jump in that frickin' crowd and just, like, mosh pit craziness, go to frickin' town on that concert. Like, that just sounds really weird, but I can't wait for them to get here. Be sure to keep an eye out for this particular band, because you're in for a treat if you haven't heard them before. Like, that guitar work? And just like the visuals, all the visuals, it's like a giant cluster of different genres jam-packed together to like mold into this really nice compiled J-pop international sensation that is Babymetal. Popular songs that they're known for is Gimme Chocolate, but I think it's just because of the fact that that song is just like super catchy. The way that they work is that there's like 3 vocalists, and 2 of them are like, get this, 2 of them are 14 years old. Before they even started Babymetal, they never even heard of metal before. They didn't even know what it was. The oldest girl at the group is 16 years old, and I'm pretty sure she's like due to graduate soon, which means that they will probably need to replace her with someone else who is 16 years old once she hits 17. It seems interesting that they constantly are changing their vocalists. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just like a custom with that particular genre of music, or if it's just a thing over there in Japan, I don't know. It would be interesting to see how that machine works. Like, it's a machine. That's really what it is. It's not like Arch Enemy, where they've been around for like 15 years and they have like 2 or 3 vocalists throughout that entire time period. No, they change every few years because they try to keep the singers young, they try to keep them, you know, fresh, and they try to keep everything as new as possible. But if you don't know anything about them, if you don't know their channel on YouTube, they actually have one as well. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to go ahead and check that out. All the music that they've done is actually pretty interesting. It's definitely a ride that you have to try out, that's for sure. So the second video is going to be something a little bit different. It's going to be a trailer for a movie. It's been out for about a month now. Nearly everyone that I know had never even heard of this trailer, so I'm chucking it in here.
What happened? What did you do to my stomach? What's going on?
The trailer I'm talking about, of course, is Lucy.
You've merely slipped a new package into your lower tummy.
And you're going to transport something very special to us.
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. Come on. Yeah. Man, she's hot. She's also playing total badass in this movie with the capacity to use 100% of a freaking brain. Oh, wow. These dudes put, like, as she so seemingly puts it, a bag of drugs have been put inside her. You know, one of the guys ends up, like, beating the crap out of her in an interrogation room. The bag pops, and all of a sudden, shit goes crazy inside her body. Therefore unleashing the, you know, I guess you would say the codes inside the brain have, like, been rewired via this bag of drugs inside her, and now she's all almighty and godlike.
Hey! You speak English?
No.
You speak English?
Yes.
Take me to the hospital now.
Hasumina.
Somebody put a bag of drugs inside me. I need you to take it out. It's leaking.
I mean, a lot of people have speculated throughout, like, human existence, I guess. That's probably a massive exaggeration.
I have access to 28% of my cerebral capacity. I can feel every living thing.
Since when did you start writing Chinese?
Since an hour ago.
What would the human being itself be capable of if we had the potential of using the 100% of our brain?
What happens when she reaches 100%? I have no idea.
Would we, in fact, be godlike? Would we have the ability to do anything? We know that we have access to more than just, you know, that tiny percentage, but not all at once.
All this knowledge, you can unlock secrets that go beyond our universe. I'm not even sure that mankind is ready for it.
It's like all things that make me human are fading away.
Certain sections go off in our sleep and therefore allowing us to dream, feel emotions during a paralysis state, yada yada yada. Heaps of jargon that I'm not going to get into. If you know the logistics of how the human body works, good for you. You have an education. There's also like a ton of other trailers that have come out as well, like in the last few days, like Godzilla. We've got more footage for Godzilla.
Whatever it is, that's in there. Whatever it is they're guarding so carefully. It's real.
I'm actually really pumped for this movie now. I was sort of like on the fence with the first trailer. I was like, it looks okay. It looks like it could be good. Has potential to be good, but is it actually going to be good? This trailer sort of brings me out of the darkness a little bit more and, you know, into that crowd that are like, this movie's gonna be good. Don't deny the goodness of the movie. Blah.
The arrogance of man is thinking nature is in our control and not the other way around. Let them fight.
So what are your thoughts on everything that I've talked about today? There is so much content in here, I don't know whether or not everyone's going to be able to, like, handle it all, so anyway, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and until next time, hope you guys are having a mad day, and peace! Blah, 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 blah.